It's the holiday season, and that means there will be lots of tempting foods, but those tasty temptations can come with some health risks, especially those living with diabetes. And joining us now is Dr. Renee Roberts of Oak Street Health, and she is here to give us some advice on the best ways to manage and control your diabetes. Welcome, Dr. Renee Roberts. How are you?
Thank you for having me. I'm doing great, thanks.
Yeah, awesome. Well, let's begin here where, with the challenges of diabetes, what are some of the biggest challenges during the holiday season for people who are living with diabetes as well as older adults?
The holiday season definitely poses challenges for older adults, especially if you have diabetes, because we know the holidays can be very focused on the food, right? And oftentimes a lot of that food is high in sugar, starches, and carbohydrates. I think another really important point to bring up here is this: there's a potential disruption in one's daily routine, right? We might be traveling away from home, whether that's by car, train, plane, and we might forget to take your medication. You might even forget to pack your medication. Or if you're spending extended hours away from the home, you might not have access to your regularly scheduled meals or healthier foods.
Well, let's get talking about the food. What are some easy swaps that family can do to help those family members maintain their diabetes?
During the holidays, I say let's start with the vegetables, right? We can always opt to use roasted vegetables or even steam our veggies as opposed to doing the candied yams or the creamy casseroles. I also like to encourage patients and their families to utilize herbs and fruits. So these are things like garlic, lemons, limes, oranges. All of these things pack a ton of flavor and provide flavor, but without the added salt and sugar.
How do you address the conversation with those living with diabetes? Because some of them can be a bit stubborn when you're trying to show them the proper way to help maintain their diabetes.
It's an excellent question. I always try to meet the patient where they were at. Try to put yourself in their shoes and understand, what this time of year may feel like for them. It's a lot of pressure for some people to want to, have that second piece of pie or eat that macaroni and cheese. And we really do need to be of support to our family members. Give them some grace. Encourage them, support them as best you can, but certainly keep that in mind during the holidays.
When it comes to treating patients, how would you best describe to kind of help them control their diabetes and why it's important to focus on the patient?
When you're dealing with chronic conditions such as diabetes, you really do need to treat the whole person. It's not just the physical ailments or taking the medication, but we also need to tap into making sure they have social support and that their emotional well-being is also being addressed.
Dr. Renee, thank you so much for that great advice. But before you go, for those interested in learning more information about all the things you talked about here today, tell them how they can find that info.
Yeah, if you're interested in getting more information or would like to schedule a visit, pick up the phone and dial 855-337-0583.
All right. Well, once again, thank you so much for joining us today, Dr. Renee.
Yes, thank you for having me.